Your purpose, unfortunately, is defined by religion as to being saved. There is nothing to be saved from because you're not lost. Because you are not the person that's sitting in this room that we identify with each other. The people that are sitting in this room that you look at and identify as one another are constructions of your parents and your friends and your traditions wherever you come from. That's all you are. But the you, the light in the center, is who the real you is, that has nothing to do with all of this stuff other than you're fighting, trying to overcome all of this karmic pattern which has been set up by the friends and family and so forth. So there is nothing to be said. Your job is to break the karmic patterns of the traditions that have infected the minds of people on this earth so that the earth then turns and changes in a whole new direction that God had initially intended. That is your purpose. So it is not in any way, shape, or form to save you because you're fine. As I said last week, as soon as this body that you have dies, you're going to exit through the pineal gland at 186,400 miles per second. I'm out of here. You're gone, and you leave this thing here. And we'll talk about that. We'll show you that. We'll prove that. I talked to you about how when this energy leaves the brain through the pineal gland, and it first seeks water. And I'll go into detail at a point with you with that, and we will prove that you will seek water. You pick up molecular energy. The atom picks up molecular energy from the water, ascending then into the air. You're hit by photons back into a fetus, and all of this is done exactly the way it was done in the primordial point. Let me give you and we're not going to dwell here, but dead things are formed from under the waters and the inhabitants thereof. Okay? And if you'll speak to any scientist or physicist and you want to sit down and talk about the primordial regions of how life was created, you'll find that's exactly what happened, that it came from an interaction of the water, the sun, and the primordial waters and the steamy mist and all of this kind of business which created life. When the sun comes out of the solstice on December the 25th, where does it go? It goes to Aquarius. It goes to the water. When Jesus comes out of the tomb, where does he go? He goes to the water. Okay? So this is exactly what occurs. This is what happens to the subatomic particles.